Well, latest 6 o'clock obs right off the press, still warm. Still indicating dry conditions out there on Storm Track Live radar, but expanding the radar view, there's a little upper level disturbance rolling through Illinois at the present time. It's going to clip the southern part of Michigan. A few returns, a few flurries in and around the Chicago area. Not impossible here in southwest lower Michigan. We could see that as well, especially south of I-96. But really the story this morning for us, especially now since there isn't anything on the radar, is actually the temperatures out there. We're at 25 degrees in the Grand Rapids area. Notice cold water right along I-94, only in the teens. Then we have a wind to deal with, and look at some of these wind chills. Right now, here's some other temperatures, and you can know, especially along I-94, you're bearing the brunt of the cold weather this morning. But when you factor in the wind, everybody is feeling the cold weather. Look at this wind, 24 sustained out of Holland, 15 in Grand Rapids, Ionia at 16, 17 in Muskegon. Obviously, that's just driving that wind right to the skin, and that means it feels pretty cold outside in a nutshell. 1 above, that's what it feels like in Kalamazoo. 0 in Sturgis, Battle Creek, 9 above in Grand Rapids, and 13 in Muskegon. 14, that's what it feels like in the Holland area. Again, here's Storm Track Live radar showing that area of snow off to our southwest. Very, very light. 24-hour forecast, it really kind of blossoms the flurries and the light snow here around the noon hour. Again, I think it's going to be mainly south of Grand Rapids, but with that southwest wind, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see a few flurries out there and a fair amount of clouds, especially the first half of the day. As that short wave moves to the east, I think we're going to see some clearing out there. Temperatures this afternoon right around 30 degrees to 32 degrees. Again, all day long it's going to feel colder than that with that southwesterly wind. That wind's going to die down this evening. It will be a dry overnight period. It looks like it's going to lead to a fairly nice winter day for Wednesday, with temperatures ending up pretty close to average, a little bit above average actually, plus a lighter wind for tomorrow. So it's going to be it's going to feel a lot nicer than it has or it will today. Here's a look at that 8-day forecast. We are going to end 2010 with temperatures well above average. Actually, the warmest day of the month, interesting enough, will be the final day of December, and also coincidentally that'll be the final day of 2010. I think we'll notice some freezing drizzle early Thursday morning, at least a chance of it. Turning over to just plain drizzle on Thursday. Better chance for rain showers the second half of Friday. It looks like we may be bringing a new year, carrying umbrellas and maybe some wet party favors out there, unfortunately, on New Year's Eve evening. Falling temperatures and becoming colder into the weekend.
And I heard Bill Stebbins say last night he thinks somebody has some snow repellent out there because we just haven't had a whole lot in December.
I mean, above average lake water temperatures and colder than average month of December, you would think we would have, you know, at least close to average snowfall, and that just hasn't been the case.